Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video, and I am here right now with the Gasbag. Now we are on our Soaker series, OP Soakers, and obviously this guy is OP. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This thing is an absolute terror. Now, obviously this one is a way higher level. I have the normal leveled one over there, but let's show you how much damage these things take first and foremost. So, from Plant Species X, just so you can see, takes reduced damage 3. As long as he is inflated, the Gasbag takes reduced damage from all turrets, which I believe is the only dino to take reduced damage from every type of turret, which includes Plant Species X. Now, the damage reduction is huge. Plant Species X can grind away at his health over time, simply because it just continues to do damage over time, but that's just, you know, what Plant Species X is. If you've never used Plant Species X before, use it. It's dangerous. Alright, so let's check out the auto, and this is where it gets really, really, really impressive. So, at 11 damage a shot, an auto turret, literally a wild Gasbag, could take out just an auto turret that's slot capped. Because at 11 damage, this is a primitive saddle. You would have to have so many stinking bullets in order to really do anything to a Gasbag. And this is assuming I don't heal at all. So 11 damage from an auto turret, that's pretty insane. Now the reason that I back into turrets, you don't have to, however I really encourage you to do so. You can't get shot off, or at least it's almost impossible, because the line of sight absolutely throttles the turrets, and they'll still try and shoot you through it if they're on players only. Which is quite nice, obviously. So, 11 damage, and that's what you take from an auto. So, the only thing you want to keep in mind with the Gasbag is as long as you can see his gas in the lower left-hand side center-ish of my screen, that means that he cannot take full damage. As soon as that gas runs out, however, though, full damage applies. So, let's go ahead and do this. This is the most dangerous one for the Gasbag, and you can see why. Tech turrets still do reduce damage by a ton. However, they do incredible knockback. You can see him kind of getting slid around because of this. He's one of the few tames to take incredible knockback from this thing. So you kind of got to be paying attention, because it'll toss you all over the place. Now, it'll only do 45 damage a shot, which I'm pretty sure is one of the lowest so far. And the best bet might actually be for us to, yeah, that's what I thought, kind of just continue to try and fly into this. Because tech turrets, when you're in the air, they will absolutely slaughter you. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Now, if I'm in the air and I'm trying to raid a base, tech turrets will throw my Gasbag in all sorts of different directions. And obviously that's a bad thing in case you're curious. So, I'm shocked I took damage from falling just that far. Now, boom. See how it just like launches me? Even though I was heading like straight towards it, it was like, nah, you're not going anywhere, bud. So I'll go ahead and try and land on it again just to show you how much it actually tosses me around. So eventually it'll build up and it accelerates too. So that's a real pain in the butt. Real killer. So that's that. And other than that, when it comes to regular turrets, so heavies, autos, stuff like that, nothing beats the Gasbag. And boom, check that out. So 46 damage. Yeah, it does also take quite a bit of oxygen away from him. However, as long as you're sitting there still holding in that take an oxygen button, heavies, autos, all those types of turrets will not be able to do enough damage to you in order to actually do anything. So, this is going to be interesting. We might actually have to like build a structure in order to actually soak this wall over here, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. Now, we are back over here, and obviously we're not going to have, or you're not going to have a level 15,000 Gasbag in order to use. So this is a level 150 perfect tame. Now a 150 purple, it just happens to be purple too, which is awesome. This guy right here, let me go ahead and give him a paste so he can heal up in a second. And he starts off, this is not a bad health, but when you level him just pure health, I'm not even going to level any sort of gas on this guy. Well, you know what, might as well, just to show you a little bit of what it's more accurate. So let's jack his gas up to like double-ish. Let's go jack to 10k to be fair. And we'll jack up the health a little bit to 26k. Now, this is a very reasonable gas bag. It's not something that I wouldn't mind raiding with. 26,000 health is not bad. I've seen people get into the 30s and 40s pretty easily. Gas is a little low on this guy. I'd like to see around 15,000 gas, but, you know, not a big issue, I suppose. Now, I'm going to have to be careful because, well, I don't want to get shot off of this guy. So I've got to back in. And this is where it gets a little bit hairy with a gas bag. That's just, you know, not what I meant to say. So, come on now. And as you can see, it's like a giant just fest because you've got to sit here soaking in gas. Otherwise, he takes a load of damage. So walls like this are really difficult to take. A small number of turrets without techs, not bad at all. However, this guy just gets blown out of the water when it comes to large walls. It's not even close because you cannot take in enough gas to take that reduced damage. So you've almost got to take it like a side at a time. And that's the best way you can probably take this guy out. But as you can see, it did not go very well for me. So let's go ahead and bring in a more experienced one. Now, let me just bring this fact up pretty easily. If you've only got 10, 15, 20 turrets, a gas bag is amazing. If they only have a couple of tech turrets, a gas bag is amazing. However, a wall like this, a gas bag is not, because you will not be able to pull in enough gas to actually do really anything against this wall. Now, this one has 2,300 gas, which is a very, very, very high gas stat. Just to be clear on that. Now, I'm going to try and back straight in. I think I might hit this guy. That looks much better. Alright, so we're going to try and back into this wall, and I have a feeling it's not going to go very well. Yep, just like I thought. Now, he did have enough gas to maintain his course, but I have a feeling I get shot off if I go this way too. Man. There is no real way to soak this wall effectively with a gas bag, because those tech turrets just toss you around. Now, I can try and like suicide my way in there. I might God mode and just like pray, because that's about the only option that I might have. You know what? I might as well show you. Let's do this before I do this suicide thing that's probably not going to work very well. A lot of people have been asking me to include what does a better saddle do. Now, this is above cap, 169. Now, look at how much damage reduction it takes. There's a 9 and 11 from splash damage versus, just to show you, 45 and 19. So you're taking 4 times less damage with a better... Now, this is above cap. Barely, but still above cap. Way, way, way less damage. I mean, 11 damage a shot from a heavy? That's ridiculous. I can literally just get off and be like, okay, cool, you have fun, bud. Because I'm going to go do something else other than sit here and raid. With an increased saddle, it's just nuts how much reduction you actually take. Now, I will have a video on like some tips and stuff like that, but it really is bring your highest saddle if you're going to raid somebody, because it really does make a huge difference. I mean, 4 times less damage, that's a big difference from regular to max armor. Alright, I don't know how I'm going to do this, to be totally honest. I guess I can try and build like a box and then open said box. That might be the only way that I can actually accomplish getting a guy. I have to know, though. Let's go with, I'm going to have to cheat GCM this, aren't I? That's unfortunate. Cheat GCM. Let's put up some tech structures. Let's go with tech gates, because I think that's probably our best bet. Behemoth tech gate, like a wall of these things. Maybe even like a V shape. There we go. Okay. Wait, did I really just make the wrong ones? Ugh, whatever. Okay, so the only way I think I'm going to actually be able to do this is by having some form of V shape. Is it going to be too close to them, though? Ah, that's really frustrating. That is really frustrating. I don't have another solution. Too close to enemy gate or found. Oh, maybe I had it right there. It's possible. And that's not going to be anywhere near close enough. Okay. So that's problematic. Well, I guess I'm just going to dive bomb in here to show you the best, to the best of my ability, how to actually use a gas bag with a large wall, because it's really not the best. You want to soak out most of these. I guess I'm in God mode right now, so that's why it's reduction. So let's go ahead and take that off, and let's figure this out, because there is no way to hold this guy to the ground super well. Maybe if I can at least show you how much. There we go. So we've got just heavies that are soaking us right now, and obviously they're doing a little bit of damage. Not a whole heck of a lot, but heavies, gas bag will soak all day. As soon as I toss these techs in here, it's a see you later kind of situation. Alright, here comes the suicidal run. Yep, that's what I thought would happen. So, anyways, it is not worth it to try and soak with a gas bag. You can do like strafing runs and stuff like that, but really, as long as you're not soaking tech turrets, gas bags are great. As soon as you get a tech turret, not my favorite tame. I would throw in a bunch of turtles to soak. Alright, anyways, other than that, hopefully this video helps you out with your raiding techniques and Teacher's Game 2.